What is going on, guys? Shadow870 here, and I'm bringing you guys a new Let's Play, and this time I'm doing Skyrim, and I've wanted to kind of start this Let's Play for a while now, and I haven't really gotten the chance to do it, but I'm doing it now, and this is by far at least one of my favorite games of all time. It's got a great storyline, it's got a lot of customization features, it has really good graphics. It's a really solid game, and I enjoy playing it. And I wanted to let you guys in on what you might be missing if you don't have the game or if you haven't played it before. So we're gonna start a new game here, and I have decided on the character, I guess creation that I'm gonna go with. I mean, there's a lot of different customizable character creations, and ow, okay, sorry guys, that's my bad. But there's a lot of different customizable options that you can have in this game, and I I've decided on a specific one. I mean, you can go with like a warrior or a battle mage or a spell sword or a berserker or a I don't know, what is it called, a paladin, or I don't even, you can go with a lot of different things, and there's a lot of different customizable options, but I'm gonna go with a mage, and I'm not just gonna go with specifically just a mage. I'm gonna use the skills I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the destruction magic school field. I'm going to use the conjuration field. I'm going to use the alteration field, the restoration field. So that's 4 fields of magic. Enchanting, so I can enchant my robes and my weapons, and then archery. Those are the 6 ones that I'm going to use. And what my plan is I'm going to try. I might use sneak too. I want to use sneak as well. So that's another thing I'm going to add in. But my plan is I'm gonna be kind of like a stealthy type mage with a bow on his back, kind of all badass. Um, so hopefully this will really work out well, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this series. There really aren't a whole lot of house rules. I'm gonna use fast travel and everything like that to my advantage. And my plan is, for enchanting at least, is with robes, because I'm not going to be using armor, so I can take clothing, like regular clothing, and I can enchant that myself, so I can make my own type of look when I'm completely done with this profile. And so hopefully that'll work out, and hopefully everything will go perfectly fine. So let's get into where we are and what's going on right now. So I got captured crossing the border into Skyrim, and the Imperials obviously captured me. The Imperials are the ones with the crappy brown armor, and they captured me, and they took me hostage, bound my hands, and all that crap. And they're sending me off into this place, which is called Helgen, to behead me, to kill me. So obviously, if it were to end with me getting beheaded right here, it wouldn't be that long of a playthrough, clearly. So clearly, I'm going to escape. How I escape. I'll let you guys figure that out later in the video. But let's look at some of the characters that are in here right now. So that's just a random Imperial soldier. That's Rayloff. He's When you start off, like when you're done escaping Helgen, you either get to choose to go with Rayloff or Hadvar, and if you choose to go with Rayloff, you're siding with the Stormcloaks. If you choose to go with Hadvar, then you're siding with the Imperials. So that's just kind of how that goes down. I think I'm going to side with the Stormcloaks. So just because I like the Rebellion, and I don't know, I think their armor looks a whole lot better as well, even though I'm not going to wear it. He's gonna die soon, so we don't have to concern ourselves with him. And this is Ulfric Stormcloak. This is the leader of the rebellion. Uh, he, the fact that he is captured is pretty big to these guys. If any of you are wondering why his mouth is all kind of taped up, it's because he has the ability to shout, which is the ability to kind of like use powers with your voice. And obviously they don't want him sitting there and burning everyone with his fire breath while he's sitting on a carriage being prisoner. So they taped his mouth up. I don't know any shouts because right now my character doesn't know that he's Dragonborn, and I haven't obtained my first shout yet. So right now I'm just some I don't even I haven't even picked my race yet. I know what race I'm gonna pick though. I'm gonna pick the Breton race. And there's a lot of good things about the Breton race that I really like. The fact that they're adept in magic really kind of puts me in a good position. You know, Bretons tend to have a tendency to be really good at magic. They start out with a really awesome killer starting spell in a conjuration spell. They're really resistant to magic as well. So if any magic tries to hit me, then it's not gonna work. And that's the thing with mages, you know? The tough part is when you're being a mage is the fact that there's other mages that are gonna fuck your shit up, and it just doesn't end well. And yep, like I said, that guy's gonna die. So now it's time to create my character in a few seconds. And for those of you who don't know yet, that is Hadvar. Alright, so let's go with Breton. Alright, this is the Breton look. Well, not completely. This is mostly the Breton look. And I don't want to be, like, really skinny, but I also don't want to be, like, really, really buff like that. That looks just weird. So I'm going to go with, like, a balanced sort of thing. I guess a light kind of... I'm not really all one for just customizing the crap out of my character. Except for the hair. I already know what hair I want. There, that's a good hair. And then like a lightish brown. Oh, I already had that. And no facial hair. I don't like any facial hair. Want to look plain. There we go. Good. And other than that, let's name him. We're gonna name him Shadow. For some reason, it's making. By the way, about the audio, I just realized that for some reason it's making noise whenever I do the little clicking thing. Oh, I understand why. Okay. I turned the audio off because the audio tends to block out my voice. So, I guess it's something very unfortunate, you know, because the mic that I'm using right now is kind of really quiet-ish, and the game volume is extremely loud with the capture card. It doesn't make for a good combination, so I turned the volume completely off. If there's something that you guys need to know in the that happened, I'll tell you guys. And if you guys have any questions, obviously you can leave it in the comments below. So that's Tolius, by the way, the one who's talking to Ulfric right there. He is an asshole, but so is Ulfric. A lot of the characters in this game are complete assholes or douchebags or arrogant. So it really just You can never get it right. So Tolius is sitting there talking to Ulfric, and that's the sound of a dragon. Obviously, we can't hear it, but a dragon kind of makes a little screaming shout, and everyone's like, "Holy shit, what is that?" And then everyone's like, "Alright, let's just forget it." Well, shame on them for forgetting it, because that dragon's about to fuck some shit up. So this guy's gonna die. And I really like the overall graphics of the game. You know, you can tell like it looks really good. You know, I've seen playthroughs of Oblivion and Morrowind, and I mean those games look okay, but like when I looked at them, I was like, this looks not as visually pleasing as Skyrim does. You know, Skyrim, they have so much more animation and so much more realisticness. I mean, it's very, very impressive, the fact that they got this completely and utterly down like that. You know, it truly does impress me. So now they're gonna call me up and I'm gonna die. Wrong. The dragon that's about to attack is the main villain of the game. I actually didn't know that until like a month or two after I actually got the game. I had no clue that. I thought it was just a random dragon that attacks, but apparently it's the main villain of the game, Alduin. So I had no clue. The beginning is really boring, guys. I mean, when I get free and get out of this crappy freaking city, things will get a whole lot better, a whole lot more fun. I'll be able to do whatever I want instead of anything. And there's Alduin, by the way. So now here I register my escape as soon as he shouts at me, because, you know, Alduin's an asshole and he likes to be a dick. But when I get out of Helgen, things are going to get a whole lot more exciting. My plan is I'm going to finish the main, I'm going to go join the college first, because the college, at the end of the college, I can get my my archmage robes, which really help me out with my magic abilities. And then I'm going to finish the main quest. And then after that, I'm not 100% sure. I might join the Thieves Guild, because I am going to use my sneaking skills a little bit. So the Thieves Guild might help me out with that. Maybe I might join the Dark Brotherhood, just because I can get their robes earlier on. Maybe Dragonborn. I might do the storyline for that DLC. So those are 3 things I'm probably gonna do before I start doing the more boring quests, like Dawn Guard and what is it? Actually, Dawn Guard and the War. The War's okay. The college though, the college in my opinion has a boring quest line. It has a lot of the stuff you can get really help mages out, and I am gonna be a mage, so it's kind of like, oh shit, it's kind of like a mix, you know. So I'm planning on going to the college. It's not gonna be the most exciting quest line you guys have ever seen in your life, but still, with all the stuff that you can get, there's so much stuff that helps out mages, it's not even funny. So I'm just gonna run through this place. Screw Aldwin, you know, that guy's gonna die. Because I've already done this before. I already know that you... What the fuck? Demon girl. But, so I already know most of this. And then here's Hadvar, and he wants me to go into this keep. So I'm going to go in here. And thus we begin the story. Well, technically the story's already begun, but... and thus we get my hands free, so I don't have to sit there and keep my hands bound for forever. Freaking insane. I don't like having my hands bound, and the other ones you could just your hands weren't even bound at all. Alright, so here we go. And then Hadvar comes in, and this guy's dead. So escaping Helgen really isn't that hard. Not at all. I remember my friend put it on Legendary, and he got killed by the first 2 enemies that you see in one hit, because Legendary is so immensely difficult. I know it was a dragon, Rayloff. Thank you for telling me that. Like I couldn't tell. I thought it was a panda. Can you unbound my hands now? Yes, I know. That should have been your first reaction, was to unbound my hands. What if some Imperials came in? What would happen then, Rayloff? You'd be screwed, because you wouldn't have the Dragonborn on your side. Alright, so I want to activate my Conjure Familiar, and... Did I just... Alright, so favorites... Favorite that, and favorite that. And put on my dragon skin power, so I have those 3 as my favorites. Good. Luke Gunyer's body. I guess I could take his armor. I mean, why not? I'm a mage with armor. I'm not going to use any armor though. There's some mage robes that I get later on down in the Helgen quest. So you guys aren't going to see me in armor for the whole time. You guys are going to see me in robes. This is how I look right now, but don't worry. So I'm going to kill these 2 enemies, and then that should be about what I'm going to go for. What is 15 minutes? Come on. Alright, we got to hide Rayloff. So, I know my magic is low. It's alright though. I summoned my wolf. Now they're gonna get destroyed. Let's go. Open the cage. Die. I ran out of magic. So, Wolfie, attack him. I'm just gonna sit here. And, wait for my magic to respawn. So, just gonna have to wait. Die. No, she's not dead. Now she is. And he's dead too. I love using magic. Using magic is an extremely fun thing to do. So hopefully this profile will work out perfectly well, and I think I'm going to pause the game here and save up. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed the video, comment on what you thought of it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Later.